Hello, welcome to a new set of focuses this week. So for the next 5 days, day 36 through 40, we're going to do a 3-2-1 format, which can include several different kind of formats, but basically we'll have a triple, a double, and a single. So for today, that's going to look like 3 minutes of cardio, 2 minutes of strength or weight training, and 1 minute of core. So combined with that, our focus this week is going to be sleep, quality sleep. So there are several different things that you can obviously um, start adopting or changing and doing to get better sleep. And it can kind of be disruptive to your normal pattern of life. It can include having to wear like an eye cover, or it can include purchasing blackout curtains. It can include having a Wi-Fi kill switch, or not watching TV before bed, or being on your phone before bed. There's many different ways to get better sleep. If you want to dig into it with me, feel free to email me, text me if you have that information. Um, there's so many really great resources on the World Wide Web that can give you some information on that as well. But as you can hear, I'm a little congested. I think most of that kind of started with the cooler weather and a little bit of lack of sleep. So rest and sleep are super important. Probably one of the most neglected aspects of living well and health and wellness. So we got to eat well, we got to work out, stay flexible and mobile, and then get really good rest. So focus on your sleep this week, please. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. You are going to need a mid to heavy set of weights for today. So we're going to do a little bit of everything. Like I said, we're going to be going cardio, strength, and then core. And to get us started for the entire week, we are going to go through 2 rounds of a little yoga flow. So do your best with it. If you need to adjust because of going on hands or whatever else, feel free. I'll kind of try to give some alternates as we go along as well. So let's start at the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, bring your arms all the way around and up. Deep, 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 deep inhale, and then exhale all over those legs. You're going to push into the hands. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally fine. You don't have to have straight legs. You're going to step one leg back, then the other, then go ahead and hit up that child's pose. So hinge your hips back and down, stretch the arms out really, really, really far. I still feel my triceps from Thursday. Holy cow, that was a while ago. Slide those shoulder blades down. Feel those serratus anterior muscles behind your armpits stretch. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Take those deep inhale, exhale. I have my toes curled under right now, but you could also go flat to the tops, depending on how you like that stretch. And then we're just going to grab that core, push into your hands, drive your hips up and back. Keep your breathing nice and deep and even. Inhale, exhale. So we're in our downward facing dog. Grab the core, swing yourself through with control, and then drop forward. So you're in an up dog. If you would like, you can keep your knees on the ground, and you can also keep your chest closer to the ground. But flex your butt cheeks. Push the chest forward, grab through that core, slide your hips up and back, open your toes super duper wide, bend your knees a lot and let your butt drop down. And we're going to go into our low squat. If you need, or even if you don't need, sometimes it's nice just to hinge side to side, open through those hips. All right, we're going to push all the way up to standing. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then this time, our second round through, we'll go from the back side of the mat. So exhale, drop those arms over the feet. Plant your hands, drop onto your knees, hinge back into that child's pose again. Couple deep breaths here. Engage the core. If you want to put your forehead on the ground, you're welcome to. Grab the core, slide into the back, push those hips up and back. So make sure those legs are straight and strong. Shoulder blades contract. Deep inhale, exhale, slide through. Pull your elbows in towards your rib cage, butt flexes. Push the chest through. Feel the abdomen stretch, the chest stretch. Core strong, the front of the hip flexors get open. Grab through the core. Push your hips up and back again. Open those toes. And then walk your hands all the way back for that low squat again. All right, you can stay here. Come up and do straight leg swings, marches, cat-cow, whatever works for you to kind of warm up while I run us through what we're going to do. So our first 3-minute set is going to be a run in place. So you're just going to jog in place, however fast or slow you want. The goal for the 3 minutes of cardio is to just keep the heart rate kind of midline going, right? It doesn't need to be a full crazy maximum heart rate, especially for 3 minutes. That's not realistic or wise. So, just keep a pace where you can stay with it the entire time. My timer is going to go on, it's going to beep every minute. So we're going to kind of get a little countdown. So we'll have 3 minutes of the run. Then our first round of the weighted set is going to be a squat press. So you grab your weights, and we're going to go 10, right? So not a full 2 minutes, just 10. You're going to squat it down and then press it up. If you do not press overhead, you can just stay with a squat, or you can squat and upright row. Up to you. After that, we'll narrow up, and we're going to go to a deadlift, 10 deadlifts. Then, depending on where our time's at, we'll get half another set, one more set, who knows, but we'll go 10 and 10. And then our first ab set is going to be a heel press, 1 full minute, pressing those little baby butt lifts, straight legs, heels push straight up. So we're trying to target that low belly. So 1 round of that. Then we have 3 minutes, and we're going to do a little stutter jump, right? So you're going to kind of start split, come to center, split, center, split, center, split. So it's a little stutter hop. Again, not 3 minutes. Then we're going to do a lunge and a curl. We'll do a step back lunge. We'll go 10 each leg. We only have 2 minutes, so we'll see how far we get. So we'll go lunge and curl, that combo move, and then a back fly, 10 back flies. And then our minute for core is a plank. If you don't plank, you can do a dead bug. So lie on your back, opposite arm and leg, extend, and you'll do that for a minute. Our third round is a skater for the 3 minutes. So we're just going to kind of hop, pull that other knee up, land into that leg. Try your best to get one leg off the ground every time. My heart rate's already coming up. This is good. Then we'll be on our back, and we're going to go into a skull crusher. Oh, those triceps again. Elbows squeeze in. We'll go our 10 skull crushers, and then 10 overhead delt pulls for the 2 minutes. And then we have a kayak twist. You can hold your weight if you'd like. 1 full minute. We're going to go twisting side to side for our core. All right, the last one is going to be a shuffle. So you're going to just shuffle on your mat, or hopefully if you have more space, you can take more space. Just little quick shuffles side to side. Keep your hips and knees squared off to the front, and stay on your toes. Then we're going to do a dead row and an upright row. So you'll hinge it forward, back flat. Remember, you want that closed chain to protect your low back. Elbows will row. Then you'll stand, and you'll get your 10 upright rows. And then that's your 2 minute set. And then we're going to do a boat hold for 1 minute. So you sit on those hips, bring both legs up, try to get your shins about parallel to the ground, round through the back, tuck through that belly, and that's it. All right, so let's get it going. Our first round, we're going to do our run in place, 3 minutes. So we watch the timer to go. Three beeps through. Ready, set, and go. So depending on where you're at right now, you may or may not be ready to go super fast, super high knees, whatever. Get your chest tall. Get that core strong. 3 minutes is going to be a little while. You could always have a little music playing in the background as well. Take your time to think about the rest of the body though too. Can you get that chest raise? Can you get the abdomen going? You can run in place for 3 minutes. Then you can go on a little jog for 3 minutes. Maybe if you're doing your streak, walking streak, jogging streak, you can take 3 minutes, push your pace a little bit. Just check it out. Try it. There's 1 minute, 2 to go. Find that core. Chest is tall. Run those arms. You can hinge forward a bit though. Right when we run, we do actually lean forward. You don't have to pull back. This isn't necessarily what we're looking for. Can you drive your belly button up and in? Stay on those toes. Knees come up in front. Our goal is to get the heart rate going. That mid-range training range. So not your highest intensity. All right, 1 minute to go. We'll be in our squat press and our deadlifts, 10 each for 2 minutes. So however many rounds we get in those 2 minutes. My mat is shifting. Keep those arms going. Final 30 seconds. I'm going to try to go with my heavier set of weights. See how it goes. Keep running. Core stays strong. Take your full deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. All right, we got to count a little bit. Squat and press. Work from the core, the glutes, belly strong. Nine and 10. All right, squeeze shoulder blades together, butt back, back flat. Inhale down, exhale up. Make sure you push through those glutes. Here's 5. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. We have 1 minute to go. 9 and 10. Squat press. If you need a second, take it. Otherwise, try to go straight in. Drive through those heels. Sit back. Make sure the knees aren't driving too much forward over those toes. Work with the back, core. 3 more. 9, 10. 10 seconds. Oh, wait. I read it wrong. 14. There's that glare. Drive to those heels. 2 and 1. Heel press for 1 minute. On your back. Get your legs as straight as they'll go. Whew. Grab through that core. Low, low belly. Focus there. Maybe you just hold the legs. That's fine. You don't need to hit the press. Flex through those feet. Find that low belly contraction. Open the chest. Keep your scoop. Doing good, doing good. Keep up with it. Timer's gonna go off any second. Don't stop. Whew. Okay, our little stutter jumps. Okay, so split, middle split. Little bit open together, and then jump. So get a little more into those legs as well. Belly strong, as always. You could get going with your arms too. Feel our calves for sure. Still lining those knees and toes. Hips are square. There's 1 minute. Where's the core? Keep wrapping those abs. Tight, tight, tight. You remember, we're finding the pace we can just stick with. Keep it going. Check in with the core, the back. Make sure you're not hunkering forward. Find that tall posture. 1 minute left. We're going to have our lunge and curl and back fly. Think. Yep, lunge, curl, back fly. Can you pick up that pace? We want to go straight into our strength round though. So find the pace you can move straight into. You got it. Getting close. Come on, come on. Time. All right. 2 minutes. Lunge and curl. Take one leg back. Together. Other leg. Woo. Ha. Falling over. Drive to that front heel. Halfway. Elbows squeeze in. Get those biceps going. Chest stays tall. One more each side. Knee lines on top of the ankle. 1 more minute. Whew. Back fly. Hinge it forward, butt back. Back flat for 10. Make sure you get that back flat. 5. Find the rhomboids, those muscles between your shoulder blades. 9 and 10. Whew, all right, lunge and curl. See how far we get. Squeeze those elbows in. Core stays strong. A lot to think about. You got it. You take as much time as you need. All right, we're going plank or dead bug. Forearms. Tuck the tailbone. Of course, we're flexing through that core. Pay attention. Make sure you're getting the work and the burn where you want it, where it should be. Abdomen. The more you flex the glutes, the more you get the belly. Skaters are next. We're 2 rounds down. 6 minutes in. No, wait, 12. 2 rounds of 6. Get my math going here. Keep it strong. Drive in deep. All right, coming up, we have our skaters. So jump and tuck. You find what you have, depending on your ankles, your knees. Maybe you need to do a step tap. That's fine. Remember, work it to the point. You find that line, gets your heart rate up, gets you a little tired, a little sweaty, but you can come back tomorrow, right? No injuries, no wrong type of pain. Side to side. So my butt's kind of hinging back a little. Chest still tall. Whew. Feeling the outer side of my glutes. 1 down, 2 to go. Set it in. Belly strong. Scan the body. Don't just wait for the timer and think, oh my gosh, this timer's so long. Think about all the benefit you're getting with every single rep. And maybe you need to stop. Grab a couple seconds, sip of water, whatever. Great. Hit it, come back, then check in. But be here. Don't try to just get through it. I'll be so glad when this is over. Although I have thought that a few times. 1 minute left. So we'll be on the ground next for our skull crushers, overhead delt pull. So triceps, upper middle back. Belly strong. This one has a big double benefit here. Upper outer glutes, not just heart rate. Get that chest, lift up off the rib cage. Belly strong. Can you go just a little faster? Finish it out. Last 10 seconds. You got it, you got it. Whew, okay, on the ground. If you want to go glute bridge, your skull crushers, feel free. I'm going to keep my butt down. Focus on that core. Elbows squeeze in. 10 here. Depending on your weight, you can go faster than I am, and that's fine. I know that skull crushers have been bothering some of your elbows, so you can hit a tricep press, okay, overhead, or a box dip. Hopefully you're prepared for alternates if you know that you kind of have a limitation. So we're going straight overhead. I want your arms straight. Spread across the chest and back. Feel the low back really dig into the ground. 1 minute down. This is my 9 and 10. Elbows squeeze in. Where's the neck? Keep it relaxed. As you're driving that low back into the ground, check in with the butt muscles. Make sure they are relaxed. I know a lot of times they say how much contraction you can get everywhere. But when we're doing something like this on the ground, I want that butt relaxed so you can really find the deep muscles of the core. Okay, straight overhead. Dig it in. Do not let the ribs pop. That may mean you don't go all the way overhead. That's fine. Our core is a kayak twist after this. Neck relaxed, reach those arms long. Okay, there was our 2 minutes. I'm going to try to hold this 20. Round your back, scoop in. So I'm going to sacrifice pace for weight. So you kind of decide what you want out of it. This is where we want to flex a lot through that core, pulling that low belly in. You actually do create a little curve here for this one in your back. Head, chest, shoulders follows the weight. Feel the front of the belly grab, your obliques. Next up, we're going to have our little shuffles, our last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, all right. Shuffle on those toes. Depending on your space, you may not get super far. That's okay. Heart rate still up. Knees and toes line up. Core strong. Sit your hips back a little. I hope you're breathing. Remember, that's our goal. 2 minutes to go. You got it, you got it. Between the calf raises last time, day 35, and all these jumpy things, we need to do some calf rolling, calf stretching. I'm not totally walking away. Check in. What are you feeling where? Remember what you came for. Are you getting it? Heart rate. 1 minute to go. Next up, we'll have our dead row, an upright row, and our boat hold. Find the focus. Wrap the core. 30 seconds left. Come on, hang in. We're almost there. Keep it quick, tight, strong. Time. All right. Dead rows, upright rows. Back flat. Hinge forward. Row straight to the belly button. If your neck is grabbing, your weights are too heavy. You need to focus on being able to grab the back muscles without any weight first. Upright row. Elbows lead the way. Find that pinch between shoulder blades. This is 10. Okay. One more minute. 4, 5. Take your brain to what you're doing. Envision those shoulder blades pinching together at the top of your row. 9, 10. Shoulders back and down. Chest nice and tall. These are feeling heavy, but I think I got it. 3. No neck. As long as you're not feeling the neck. And you're not losing the pull back of the shoulders, right? If your shoulders are rounding forward, you're done. Grab something lighter. Time. Whew. Boat pull. Boat hold. All right, if you need, you hold behind your thighs. That's fine. Otherwise, kind of lean back, round the back, scoop the belly. You have to make this tough. You have to find that little sweet spot. Core has to hold you from going forward or back or losing it all. Tuck your chin, round it in. 15 seconds. Tighten in, focus. Can you heat it up anymore? Oh, we made it. Nice job, nice job. Oh, I'm hot and sweaty, but I promised my husband I'd put my jacket back on. Take care of my throat. Well done. Okay, we're going to start with a calf stretch, as I said. So flip over, and let's get a quick child's pose first. Knees wide, toes together, hinge those hips back. One breath, and then one more. And on your exhale, push those hips up and back. Okay, so this is going to take some shifting around by you. First off, you've got to get your butt high in the air. So you should feel like you're creating a big A shape, right? So if you're way up here, you're going to lose some of the benefit. If you're super tight, bend your knees. Okay, and then take your left foot, wrap it around your right ankle, and then see if you can slowly straighten or get as close to straight that right leg as possible. But the big thing here is pushing that heel toward the ground. Then kind of let your hips hinge around, bend your knee or not, till you find your sweet spot for that calf stretch. All right, switch to the other side. Can you grab that core anymore? Slide those shoulder blades down. Nice set, you guys, nice set. Hopefully you didn't go too crazy in the 3 minutes. All right, both feet down, press back again. Inhale and exhale. All right, drop onto those knees. So curl your toes under and sit back. Back on those heels. I had a couple moments where I was a little bit like, geez, 3 minutes, over it. But for me, if I kind of start taking my brain to what's working in those 3 minutes, I can get motivated to keep it up. All right, bring that left leg forward. Drop that back hip down. So remember, as I bring in new challenges, they're totally optional and up to you. I would rather you stay focused on the ones that have come up that you still want to work on, that you feel like you're receiving good benefit from, rather than ditching an old one from a few weeks ago and adopting the new. So the whole point is to kind of drive or challenge yourself, right, with new habits. Hinge those hips back. Make sure you level off the hips. Pull that left toe up and then reach the chest toward your toe. So we want to try to develop new habits, not just bounce around from one positive challenge to the next. So if you notice that you were happier, less stressed, less anxious during the gratitude journaling week, stick with that. Maybe focusing on sleep will take away from remembering to do that. So just stick with the gratitude. Crossover. If I could challenge you to not give up on anything, it would be water. Make sure you're getting that water, especially right now. I get irritated when I get sick because I feel like I'm a very healthy person, but it's good. It helps me check in, realize, okay, even though you may be spot on, you're missing somewhere. And then I can empathize with people who are struggling to breathe through their workouts. I always feel so cleared out, though, once I'm done breathing heavy. All right, let's push into those hands. Switch to that other side. Right leg comes forward, left leg back. Find that hip flexor stretch. If you're hanging with us real time, we are getting into the holiday season. I think it's going to look a lot different this year, 2020. So I think it will be easy. Hinge back, toes up, drop that hip. It can be easy to be discouraged and disheartened. Try to find small positives. Probably a little less stress. Maybe there's a few less parties. Maybe you're drinking a little less or eating a little less pumpkin pie, pecan pie. My favorite was Dixie pie. Growing up in the Midwest. All right, drop it down. Some people like to joke it was healthy because of all the pecans in it, pecans and, I don't know, butter. I haven't had that in a long time. Let that left hip drop down. Grab to that core. All right, push into those hands. Bring yourself all the way up over the legs. Check in here. Are you getting any closer to the ground with straight legs? Hopefully. Your flexibility is also a huge, huge result and benefit of health, working out, stretching. It's going to keep those joints happier, muscles. All right, grab your hands behind the back and then let them fall over your head as much as possible. If you have a hard time grabbing your hands, grab a strap or a towel or a t-shirt or jacket you got rid of. All right, come all the way up. Give yourself a hand, and I'll see you tomorrow.